Three New York High School Interscholastic Intersectional Championship here at the Utica Memorial Auditorium in Utica, New York. At 98 pounds from Bristol in Section 4, Mark Misdick. From Section 3, George Medina. In Section 5, Ron Langdon. They're the 105-pound contestants. Section 6, Mike Arnold. Ron Langdon, Section 5, Canandaigua. Mike Arnold, Section 6, from Pioneer. In the 112-pound class, from Osteen High School, in Section 1, Marty Warren. 112 pounds from Osteen High School, Section 1, Marty Laurent. From Valley Stream Central School, in Section 8, Jim Earl. And he'll be facing Jim Earl, Section 8, Valley Stream, Long Island. In the 119-pound class, from Niagara Wheatfield, in Section 6, Bob Sloan. 119 pounds of Bob Sloan from Niagara Wheatfield, Section 6. From West Genesee High School in Section 3, Dan Hunt. And returning champion at this weight, 119-pound Dan Hunt from West Genesee, Section 3. 126-pound class from East Urantapoint in Section 5, Jim Bolsonelli. 126-pound Jim Paulsonelli, Section 5 from Eastridge. And from Section 8, from MacArthur High School, Craig O'Grady. 132-pound class from Canandaigua Academy in Section 5, Bruce Hetzel. 132 pounds from Canandaigua, Section 5, Bruce Hetzel. His opponent from Winton High School in Section 2, Sev Papalizio. Against 132-pounder Sev Papalizio from Section 2, Lytton High School. 138-pound class from John F. Kennedy High School, Section 8, Steve Hunt. 138 pounds. Steve Hunt from Belmore Kennedy High School, Section 8. North Syracuse High School, Section 3, John Janiak versus John Janiak from Section 3, North Syracuse. In the 145-pound class from Watertown High School, Section 3, Tom Capone. 145 pounds. Tom Capone, Section 3, Watertown High School. Section 11, Cardell Davis. Cardell Davis, Section 11 from Brentwood.
pounds. From Clinton High School in Section 2, Mike Chris.
155 pounders, Mike Chris, Section 2, Linton High School.
Section 11, Lou Gianni.
Versus Lou Gianni, Section 11, Huntington High School.
167-pound class from Huntington High School in Section 11, Charles Gatson.
167-pound, Charles Gatson, Section 11, Huntington High School.
From Sleepy Hollow High School in Section 1, Kevin Young.
Kevin Young, Sleepy Hollow High School in Section 1.
And now the 177-pound class from Huntington
177-pound weight class.
Ben Smith.
Ben Smith, Section 11, Huntington High School.
His opponent.
He'll be going against
Batley High School in Section 3.
Greg Stevens, Section 3, Fulton High School. Now we're into the heavyweights.
From Madrid, Washington Central in Section 10, Mackie Tyndall.
Mackie Tyndall from Madrid, Washington, Section 10.
Lindenhurst in Section 11, Paul Bagnoli.
Versus Paul Bagnoli, Section 11, Lindenhurst. And the final bouts of the night.
From Glens Falls in Section 2.
250-pound weight class. Jim the Duggan from Glen Falls. And Frank Borelli, Section 4, Union Endicott. And that ends the lineups for tonight's wrestling for the New York State Intersectional Championships. We'll be ready to go with a 98-pound bout in just one moment. This is at 98 pounds, Mark Nizdick. You notice in your picture as the darker trunks against George Medina from Section 3, Baldwinsville. This is the pinnacle, this is the top. These are the finalists. The finest 98-pound wrestlers in New York State. And they're here at Utica War Memorial to see who's the best man. At this particular point, Misnick from Bristol with the darker trunks is leading 2-1. With about 30 seconds to go in the first period of wrestling. The boys will wrestle 3 2-minute periods. You'll notice that Medina likes to work on his knees a good deal. The referee will start them in the middle again. Nice buck under takedown, a 2-point takedown by Misnick. He now leads 4-1. That's the end of the first period with Mark Misnick, Section 4, Bristol High School leading 4-1. Now we're starting the second period with Medina starting in the referee's position on top. Using a deep waist ride, trying to exercise control. And as Misnick comes to his feet, the referee breaks them on the outside of the circle. And they go to the middle. Misnick again, standing up, trying to tear those hands. Uses what we call a crawfish. Comes back around. And he hasn't got the 2 points yet. Now, we just had an exercise by the mat judges, which are used for the first time this year. And the 2 mat judges on the side decided that There was a reversal there that should have been awarded to Misnick. So the score now, with 1 minute and 4 seconds left in the second period, Mark Misnick of Vestal 6. George Medina, Section 3, Baldwinsville 1. Misnick now using pressure with a deep waist ride, looks like he's attempting to reinforce hammerlock. Now he goes back to the deep waist ride. George Medina reached the finals by defeating Hansel of Canandaigua 2-0 in overtime in a semifinal bout. And Misnick reached the finals by defeating Jay Spates from Smithtown 4-2 in the semis. There's the end of the second period. Score at the end of the second period, Mark Misnick, Section 4 in Vestal 6. George Medina. Misnick is on top, starting the third period.
Let's take a piece of it. Let's assume that of that 25 students, 10 students, compensating really needs some help.
Mark Misnick now going to a cross body ride to establish control, to hold the control throughout this match.
Pretty good. But the 15 other students become very, very tough because they're hard to this certainly isn't true of taking the majority of
Now Misnick with his crossbody ride is trying to negotiate an eagle split. And as they roll off the edge of the mat, with 1 minute and 5 seconds left in the third period, in this 98-pound championship bout, Mark Misnick is in control, 6-1. Misnick is the wrestler you see on top. He's in the control position. He's still trying to reinforce a hammerlock. You'll notice Medina is trying to prevent that leg ride by forcing an arm through. Now he'll try and step over. And he doesn't have it as Misnick maintains control with his leg ride. "15 seconds left in the 98-pound championship in New York State. The official just called a stalemate because in his estimation, there was no advantage to be gained by either wrestler. So they'll go back to the referee's position. Dina trying to sit up. He just literally sucked back to his back. And with this match ending, the New York State 98-pound champion is Mark Misnick of Vestal by a score of 8-1. And he's a happy boy, you can see that. He's congratulated.
His opponent, a 16-year-old
105-pound championships. Ron Langdon, Section 5, Canandaigua, New York, against Mike Arnold, Section 6, Pioneer. Langdon will be the wrestler that has on the uniform that looks like the top is the same color as the bottom.
Dark colored top.
While Arnold is the wrestler with his stripes on the side of the pants. It's a 105-pound bar. Ron Langdon has a record of 23-0-0. Section 5. And then from Section 6, Mike Arnold from Pioneer has a record of 28-0-0. Langdon has the takedown from Section 5. He's using that weight on that leg. You know, he'll try to keep his knee on that leg. Click that ankle. Keeping at forearm. Mike Arnold standing. Langdon bringing him right back. Now as what popularly called a pump handle. Bringing the man's arm right back between his legs. Langdon in control, Arnold standing. Arnold standing, arching, getting an arm out for support. Not able to initiate it. And there was a 2-point near fall awarded. 2-point near fall awarded to Ron Langdon. He's leading in this bout with 5 seconds to go in the first period, 4-0. That's the end of the first period. It's 105-pound bout again, I remind you. Mark Arnold's the wrestler with the stripes on the side of the dark pants. Ron Langdon, Canandaigua, Section 5. There you can see him. You can see the 5. The referee tells him that's not a good start. That isn't either. An ankle pick by Langdon. Arnold trying to stand. Coming up to the inside. He can negotiate it. He can't get his legs untangled. A nice whizzer. A nice whizzer. Come out of a difficult position by Langdon, but he is forced to give up 1-point escape. So they're at a neutral position now. Number 6 coming into your scene there, that's Mike Arnold from Pioneer High School in Section 6. These are the finest 105-pound wrestlers in New York State. They're here for the 1973 Wrestling Championships at Utica War Memorial in Utica, New York. Boys shoot, come to it, tie up. The referee just called a stalemate, insinuating it. Nothing more was happening. Langdon shooting in, picking at single leg. Nice counter, double underhook counter by Arnold. No advantage gained. Langdon again underneath. That's the end of the second period. Ron Langdon, Section 5 from Canandaigua, is leading in this bout 4-1. It's the beginning of the third period. Ron Langdon will be down. Mike Arnold up on top. Langdon's leading. He's the wrestler on the bottom. He's leading 4-1. This is the third and final period of the 105-pound weight class. Arnold on top. With a waist ride. Looks like he's trying to work an arm bar. And he wants the leg. And he gets his leg. Crossbody ride, but he's not exactly crossbody. He's going to a figure 4 to the body. He loses his figure 4 to the body. It. Comes back up on top. Mike Arnold, Pioneer High School in Section 6. Figure 4, he'll try to negotiate a half Nelson now. And the referee does call a stalemate. Section 6, Mike Arnold, wondering what time it is. He's behind 4-1. He's got 36 seconds. Langdon's up and out. He's got 1. He's leading 5-1 with 26 seconds to go. Mike Arnold. And negotiate a takedown. Ron Langdon underneath, trying to get the underneath position with 10 seconds to go. Gonna try a barrel roller dump. He's trying to throw. That's the end of this match. 105-pound champion is Ron Langdon, Section 5, Canandaigua, New York. There's your champion, 105-pound. 105-pound New York State champion, Ron Langdon, Canandaigua, New York. From Ossining High School, returning champion. The returning New York State champion that way. You'll see he's got the 3 on his back. He's going against Bob Sloan, returning champion at 105 pounds from Niagara Wheatfield, Section 6. And Sloan is going for that cross ankle trip. He takes Hunt down, but there's been no takedown awarded as of yet. It's very close. Now he gets the takedown. He gets the takedown on returning champion Dan Hunt of West Genesee. There's a reversal and a side cradle by Hunt. But there was no reversal. There was no reversal. We'll have some consultation. There'll be timeout. We'll have some consultation between the 3 mat judges. I believe they'll say that Hunt. Here we go. The mat judges did award the 2-point reversal to Dan Hunt of West Genesee, and they awarded a 1-point escape to Bob Sloan of Niagara Wheatfield. So at this point, Sloan's leading 3-2 with about 58 seconds to go in the first period. You'll notice Sloan from Section 6 has the dark trunks. Dan Hunt from West Genesee, the returning champion, at this weight. He's in on a single leg. And he's got a 2-point takedown. And Sloan comes right to his feet, trying to tear off hands, working on hands. Just constantly trying to keep their boys to work on hand control. And there's the reason why. You see Sloan almost out. Hunt staying tenaciously in on those legs. Staying low, staying in on those legs. Constant movement. These boys are going at it. Second period. Score of this bout, 119-pound final between Dan Hunt, he's on the bottom, of West Genesee, and Bob Sloan of Niagara Wheatfield, he's on top. The score is 5-3, favor Dan Hunt. in the second period. As I mentioned earlier, he's the returning champ this way, and he's out of there. He comes to his feet. He's leading 6-3 over Bob Sloan. Now, Sloan from Niagara Wheatfield was the returning champion. Last year, he was the 105-pound championship in New York State. Little shrug. Hunt trying to use speed to go behind. Countered nicely by Bob Sloan. Hard year's work, grueling practices, self-discipline. Boys do it because they love it. Slow and trying a little barrel roll. There's a warning on Dan Hunt, West Tennessee, for stalling. He's leading 6-3. 5 seconds to go in his second period. The outstanding wrestler of this tournament, the New York State Sports Writers Association, will award a trophy. Outstanding wrestler. Beginning of the third period, Dan Hunt starting on top. He's leading 6-3 over Bob Sloan. Sloan buying an inside switch. Counter, but he keeps those hips moving, and he's coming around. He doesn't have it yet. There's no change. Hunt from West Tennessee is still in control. Now there's a two-point reversal. You notice that Sloan was able to work the leg in. This bout is 6-5 with 1:24 to go. Dan Hunt, turning champion at 119 pounds from West Tennessee Section 3, is leading Bob Sloan from Niagara Wheatfield, New York, Section 6. Hunt again to his feet, running around. The referee awards a two-point reversal, and there's a one-point escape. Hunt still leading 8-6. Slowing again in, coming up, going to a high crotch on a single leg. He tries to come. He's going to try with a high crotch series to move underneath. He's getting hung up. And he may be in trouble. Sag, hook the leg, keeping the pressure on. 26 seconds to go in this 119-pound championship. Sloan tenaciously on that leg. He's coming for the takedown. And the referee has not awarded it. Now he has. A two-point takedown by Sloan. 8-8 is the score with 6 seconds left. Hunt trying with a whizzer. Point has been awarded to Dan Hunt with no time left. 1 point has been awarded in the last second. He's leading 9-8. And you can see the crowd does not appreciate this. The official said that Sloan was locked up make that call. And believe it or not, this is a Section 3 crowd. These finals are being held in the Section 3 area. 126-pound final bout. Jim Polsinelli, Section 5. He's in the lighter uniform. He'll be facing Craig O'Grady from Section 8, MacArthur High School. Jim Polsinelli, Section 5, Eastridge High School. A record of 28, 1 and 0 against Craig O'Grady, 26, 0 and 0. It's a 126-pound final. Both boys tied up. A nice little shrug by Polsinelli. But there was no advantage. Other boys come back to their feet. Again, Polsinelli tries that short drag. He gets a 2-point takedown. He's leading with about 50 seconds to go. First period of the 126-pound final. 2-0 over Kevin O'Grady. Polsinelli has an arm tied up, and he's got a half Nelson. O'Grady rolls through, and he takes over. Polsinelli will get a 2-point near fall, and O'Grady will get a 2-point reversal. Score this bout with about 30 seconds to go in the first period. 4 for O'Grady. He's at 4 for Polsinelli. He's on the bottom. 2 for O'Grady. Polsinelli standing, coming right around. O'Grady's still in control as long as he maintains time. There's a 1-point escape for Polsinelli. He's leading 5-2. Again, little short, kind of a little short shrug, drag. Comes up into the armpit. And he does it again. No award. Off the mat. Referee looks. See what the mat judges say. They say no. Because again this year in the New York State Finals, we've had the advantage of having wrestlebacks. And what wrestlebacks are, if the man who defeats you continues to win, then it's assumed that you might have been able to advance farther if you had not been beaten by that person. So you get a chance to wrestle back to either 3rd or 4th place. Polsinelli in control. He's leading 5-2 here at the beginning of the second period. Polsinelli from Section 5. Greg O'Grady from Section 8. O'Grady coming to a whizzer, coming out, getting to neutral position, getting a 1-point escape. Match score 5-3. Crossface, trying to get a crossface on Polsinelli. Front headlock by O'Grady. Is that hit? Is that arm? He's going to try to go right to a cradle from here, probably. And he does. And he puts Polsinelli over. Now, officials signify that there was no near fall. Score is 5-5. O'Grady hanging on with his cradle. Now there's a reversal coming up. O'Grady's still in control with his cradle. O'Grady's still in control with his cradle, even though it doesn't look like it. Now 2 points awarded to Polsinelli. He has O'Grady in trouble. Polsinelli leading 7-5. O'Grady coming right around. Polsinelli counters with a whizzer. Polsinelli has pancake. buzzer, and there's a 3-point near fall awarded. And the match judges concur, and the score, O'Grady 10, Paulsonelli 9. Going into the third period. 10-9, Kevin O'Grady, Craig O'Grady, MacArthur High School Section 8 against Jim Paulsonelli. O'Grady trying for another cradle, regular cradle, cross-face cradle. He executes it. He has 2. Paulsonelli is coming out, O'Grady coming around. A 2-point near fall awarded to Kevin O'Grady. He's leading 12-9. Takes across. Body ride. Flops the crotch. Into the cross body ride. Under 26-pound fighter. Minute 19 seconds left. Here comes a 2-point reversal for Jim Paulsonelli of East Ridge, Section 5. And a 1-point skate. Score is 13-11 in favor of O'Grady. He's the wrestler in a darker uniform on your left. And Paulsonelli trying up under that armpit, trying to shrug. O'Grady inside in the single. Countered. There's a 2-point takedown for Craig O'Grady from Section 8. He's leading 15-11 over Jim Paulsonelli from Section 5. High-scoring bout. Both boys moving well. Constant movement for 6 minutes. 2 boys of equal ability. The finest 126-pound wrestlers in New York State. One to be the champion. Paulsonelli down, O'Grady on top. Paulsonelli coming out with a crawfish. He hasn't got it yet. O'Grady counting with a wizard. There's a 1-point escape for Paulsonelli. He's down by 3, 15-12. He's in on a single. Now he goes to try to get a double leg. Hard sprawl by Craig O'Grady. He's the 126-pound champion. Craig O'Grady, MacArthur High School, Section 8. He wins it 15-12. There's the award. Craig O'Grady, Section 8. New York State 126-pound champion. 132-pound final. Sev Papalizio, Section 2. He's in on a single leg against Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua, Section 5. Papalizio, single leg, duck under, coming behind. But he doesn't have it yet. He hasn't taken Hadsel to the mat in control. Sev Papalizio, Linton High School, Section 2. Still does not have 2 points against Bruce Hadsel, Canandaigua, Section 5. 132-pound bout final. And no award of no points. No award, no points. Papalizio with a record of 24-0-0. Hadsel with a record of 29-0-0. Hadsel from Canandaigua is a very long, tall wrestler. Papalizio shorter, very fast. Easy way to tell between these 2 boys. Papalizio has very dark hair. He's in on a single. He's in on that ankle. He's picking it up, lifts it over. Hadsel using his length effectively. Papalizio coming around. No control yet. Hadsel standing up, wizard counter. Trying to reach down to pick that ankle. He's got that ankle. 2-point award to Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua, 132-pound bout final. Appolizio standing right up. Hadsel using his length. Wanting to put in the leg. Into cross-body ride. Place the leg into the first period. Hadsel from Canandaigua, Section 5, leading 2-0 over Sev Appolizio from Lytton High School, Section 2. Sev Appolizio got into the finals by defeating Lucero 6-3. Bruce Hadsel reached the finals by pinning Potter in 3:57. Second period, Appolizio picks top position. Deep waist ride. Appolizio getting out front too far. Hadsel coming around, getting a 1-point escape. He's leading 3-0. 3-0. Bruce Hadsel, Canandaigua. Both boys making rather sloppy moves at takedowns. They'll come back to the center. Try to set up. You can get an idea of the height advantage here that Hadsel has. Appolizio very fast. Hadsel's in on that leg, in on that single. He steps over it now. Appolizio countering nicely. Hadsel deep on that ankle. Ankle in the trip. Appolizio right back up. Still no control. There's a 2-point takedown. Referee says there is control. 2-point takedown. This puts Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua, New York, in the lead. With about 40 seconds left in the second period. He's leading Sev Appolizio, Section 2, Lytton High School. Referee's position again in the middle. Bruce Hadsel, Canandaigua on top. Tries an ankle pick. Counter to stand up. Appolizio sitting out, getting his 1-point escape. That's his first point of this match. He's trailing Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua 5-1. 132 pounds. New York State Championship Wrestling here at Utica War Memorial. The culmination of a long year's work. These are the two finest. These are the two top 132-pound wrestlers in New York State. Appolizio crowding and taking a cradle on Bruce Hadsel, but Hadsel coming around. No change. The official says no change. Score is 5-1. We're going into the third period. On top, Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua, Section 5, versus Sev Appolizio, Section 2, Lytton High School. Appolizio standing up. Canandaigua. Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua. Coming up into the crotch. To keep the leg. Appolizio has one. The score is 5-2. Favor Bruce Hadsel with 1:41 left in this 132-pound championship. There's a real scrap going on in these sectional championships. between Section 11 and Section 3. This time, well, the scores up to the finals. Section 387, Section 11 79. In third place, Section 8 with 66 points. Fourth, Section 5 with 60 points. In deep on the ankle, Jim Papolizio. Hassel reaching back into that crotch, sprawling long. Papolizio coming out the back door, getting behind. No takedown, no control, the official says. 5-2 with 45 seconds left in favor of Bruce Hadsel, Canandaigua, Section 5. 42 seconds left on a 32-pound bout. Hadsel in deep on an ankle. Papolizio near the edge of the mat. Half-hearted attempt at a whizzer. The official brings them back to the middle. 31 seconds left in this bout. Hadsel again, and that single deep. Papolizio trailing Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua 5-2. Wrestling started here last evening. 2 rounds, semifinal and wrestle-back rounds for the rest of this afternoon. These are the finals. With 3 seconds left, Papolizio trying a throwdown. It doesn't work. The New York State 132-pound wrestling champion is Bruce Hadsel from Canandaigua, New York, Section 5. And there's your champion, Bruce Hadsel. 138-pound final. Steve Hunt in the dark uniform, Section 8, Wellmore Kennedy High School against John Janiak, Section 3, North Syracuse. Janiak, a long shot from outside, in on a single leg. In low and deep. Being countered by Steve Hunt. Picking that angle, staying inside. He reaches over behind, and he has a 2-point takedown on John Janiak from North Syracuse. Steve Hunt, Wellmore Kennedy High School, Long Island, Section 8. Leading John Janiak, Section 3, North Syracuse, 2-0. To go in the first period. Steve Hunt, in his high school career, has won 100 matches. 100 matches. 100 wins. And he had John Janiak in trouble. Referee gives a 2-point near fall to Steve Hunt. He's trying now for a cradle, cross-face cradle. He'll either go ahead or he'll bring it back. He's going to bring it back. He's leading in this bout with about 9 seconds to go in the first period. 4-0 over John Janiak of North Syracuse, Section 3. 138-pound wrestling championships, Utica War Memorial. Beginning of the second period. Steve Hunt, Wellmore Kennedy High School, Section 8. He's in dark. He'll be on top at the beginning of the second period. And tries a cradle. goes down to the ankle, stays low on the ankle, tries a trip. That ankle, Janiak doing a lot of flopping, trying to get that ankle free. Hunt tenaciously, staying on that ankle, working up now. In control in the second period, leading 4-0 over John Janiak from North Syracuse. Returns to the middle. Hunt on top, again trying that cross-face cradle. And he sits it right down, and he's got it. He has 2 points on Janiak anyway. You see the official running it off, shaking his head. Inside shoulder, Janiak. Loses his cradle, but is awarded 3-point. 3 near fall. He's leading this match 7-0. For John Janiak. New York's championships. Using every part of his body. Back to the crossbody ride. There's a reversal by Janiak. He goes to a crossbody ride. He's now trailing Steve Hunt 7-2. With about 7 seconds left in the second period. You can see he's losing control of his hips. He hangs on till the end of the period. 138 pounds. Steve Hunt from Belmore Kennedy, Section 8, leading John Janiak, Section 3, North Syracuse. Janiak starting a third period on top. Crab ride position. You stay behind, he loses control of his hips. Steve Hunt reverses him. It's a 2-point reversal. Still no change. Hunt leading 9-2, locked up on that leg. Minute 27, third and final period. He picks Janiak up. It might be said that Janiak is a powerful young man. Very strong. Hunt, probably a little more experience. Janiak spending a lot of energy. Hunt hanging on tenaciously, and you should better watch that knee. Dangerous approach and twisting knee. Hunt staying on that ankle. As long as he holds on to that, Janiak has not reversed the position. But very calm, very cool. Wrestling, knows right where he is. Now he's getting a little high. Rather than give a 2-point reversal, he gives a 1-point escape. He's leading John Janiak from North Syracuse 9-3. 30 seconds left in this 138-pound New York State Wrestling Championships at Utica War Memorial. Janiak will have to try something desperate. He gets a 2-point takedown. He's trailing Hunt 9-5. 7 seconds. Again, go to that crab ride position. Couple underhooking. Trying to throw in half Nelson. And that's the end of this bout. The winner, 138-pound state champion from Belmore Kennedy High School in Section 8, Steve Hunt. There he is. 145-pound final. Cardell Davis from Section 11, Brentwood with his back to you. He's in the Parker uniform against Tom Capone, Section 3, Watertown. He's in the light uniform. Cardell Davis, Section 11. You can see the 11 on his back. Got a little bandage on his arm. Tom Capone in on a single leg, picking it up. Cardell Davis right up between the crotch of that leg. Using that arm fit to lift. Davis powerful. Throws a headlock, but nothing yet. Nothing yet. It's a 145-pound bout final. No points, no control. The boys come to neutral. Cardell Davis, Section 11, Brentwood, dancing around versus Tom Capone of Watertown, New York. Section 3, again, Capone tries a single leg. This is a head-to-head matchup in very close section scoring between Section 11 and Section 3. Now that the riding time clock is wound up again, we'll go back to the wrestling. No score in this 145-pound bout with about 40 seconds left in the first period. Cardell Davis, Section 11 on the right. Section 3 with his back to you, Tom Capone from Watertown, New York. And on the single, counted with a whizzer. No advantage. Both boys in neutral position. Capone is stepped over the leg. That's the reason no takedown has been given. If Davis manages to slip that leg, he may get a 2-point takedown. He's trying to put in a half Nelson. Referee says no, there is no control. Capone is pouting, but there's no takedown. Ends the first period. A scoreless tie at the end of the first period. 0-0. Cardell Davis, Section 11. You can see him point to the top. He'll take top position. Beginning of the second period. Cardell Davis has a record of 26-1-0 this year. Tom Capone a record of 16-0-0. Both of these boys got into the finals. Very close fashion. Capone defeated O'Brien 3-2. Cardell Davis defeated Jeb out 2-1. Cardell Davis on top, taking an arm bar. Deep waist fried. Cardell Davis keeping weight on that leg. Capone trying to move out from underneath. Capone has come to his feet. Try to work on hands. Hand control. Temporary 2-on-1 ride. Referee stops it near the edge of the mat. Brings both boys back to the middle. Tom Capone from Section 3 down. Cardell Davis on top. One of the mat judges questioning a knee pad being worn, a knee brace being worn by Cardell Davis. And they'll back to the 145-pound bout. Cardell Davis, Section 11. Tom Capone, Section 3. Cardell Davis on top. 1:21 to go in the second period. No points. This is a scoreless tie. Very close bout. Davis chopping that arm down. Capone trying to get those hands free, standing up. See him work on those hands. Free whistles them off near the edge of the mat. Back again. Neither boy so far has been able to get much of an advantage. Davis again trying to work for that arm bar. Trying to keep that front end down. Bone coming up. The referee has stopped it temporarily. 51 seconds to go. Second period of the 145-pound bout. Cardell Davis on top. This is a scoreless tie. To the mat they come and off. Cardell Davis, Brentwood, Section 11. Wrestling Tom Capone Tom Capone, Section 3, Watertown. No score in this bout. Capone is standing, getting his hips out. Cardell Davis keeping an arm tied up behind. Referee protecting that arm. No change. Back to the mat. 32 seconds to go in the second period. Davis again chopping that arm. Capone's down. Capone working on the hands. And Capone is free. There's a one-point escape with 13 seconds to go. And Capone in and underneath. He's got that angle. 6 seconds. There's a two-point takedown. With about 3 seconds to go. There's the buzzer. Just that quick. Tom Capone from Section 3, Watertown, New York, has taken a 3-0 lead within 16 seconds in the second period. Or the ending of the second period. In the final period, Capone will now be on top against Cardell Davis of Section 11. Brentwood. Most of the second period, Cardell Davis rode Tom Capone out. Capone will attempt to do the same thing. He reaches in, takes head, trying for the cross face. He's trying to work up. Says can't get it. Got to go with the wrist. Got a deep crotch in there. Reaching for that forearm. Forcing the match with 1 minute and 5 seconds left. He is leading Cardell Davis of Brentwood, New York. He's in control. There you see the situation. The referee is making an award here, maybe. You call it half Nelson. Capone trying to work on a half Nelson. Cardell Davis trying to work in his stomach. Good shot of his strains of wrestling. See Capone's hand deep in the crotch. Half Nelson. Time running out for Cardell Davis. 23 seconds. Head-to-head match. Section 3 and Section 11. Tom Capone with 10 seconds is in control. And he's the 1973 145-pound champion, Tom Capone from Section 3. Just defeated Cardell Davis, Section 11 from Brentwood, New York. There's your champion. He's happy. That may very well wrap it up for Section 3. Tom Capone takes his coach down. 155-pound championship. Mike Chris from Lytton versus Lou Gianni from Huntington. Mike Chris, Section 2. Lou Gianni, Section 11. Lou Gianni with a takedown. Adjusting, there he is, Section 11 versus Mike Chris. He's down, Section 2. Chris standing up, coming to neutral position. No neutral position. Yes, the score is 2-1, Luciani. Mike Chris with his back to you. About 49 seconds left, and there's Luciani with a barrel roll, and he's got 2 more points takedown. He's leading 4-1 in this 155-pound championship. Luciani on top from Huntington High School, Section 11. A record this year, 26-2-0. Mike Chris on bottom. Now standing up from Lytton High School, Section 2. A record of 21-1-1. 4-1. 23 seconds left in the first period. In favor of Luciani. Johnny working from the left side. Actually working from the right side of Chris. You see Johnny on top with a deep waist, near arm. The end of the first period. Luciani leading Mike Chris, Section 2, 4-1. Johnny on top to start the second period. Chris trying to execute this sit out. Johnny now reinforcing that arm, looking for a reinforced hammerlock. Chris has been able to keep his arm underneath him. Heavy pressure by Luciani. Deep waist ride, keeping it front and down, throwing in a half Nelson on Mike Chris. Chris countering it. Gianni now with that reinforced hammerlock, and he has Chris in trouble. Luciani from Huntington, Long Island, has Mike Chris in the pinning situation with 53 seconds to go in the second period. And there is a fall. There is a fall. The first fall of these championships going to Luciani of Huntington. He pins Mike Chris of Linton, New York, Section 2. Luciani, Section 11. There's your winner, Luciani from Huntington High School. Winner with a fall for Section 11. 167-pound finals. Charles Gadsden, Section 11, on the left, versus Kevin Young, Section 1, Sleepy Hollow. 167-pound wrestling championships. New York State High School Wrestling Championships, brought to you from Utica War Memorial by the New York State High School Athletic Commission, through the courtesy of Green Central School in Green, New York. Audiovisual director, Mr. Rod Owater. This is a 167-pound bout. Charles Gadsden from Huntington High School has a record this year of 28-0-1. Kevin Young from Sleepy Hollow, Section 1, has a record of 28-0-0. One of these boys will walk away the New York State champion. So far, no advantage. 0-0 with about a minute left in the first period.
I have your money here. Don't forget to turn in your keys. Your money is at the head table.
Young may be an upper body wrestler, and Gadsden keeps shooting in for the legs. Diamond collar tie-up. Gadsden in on those legs and picks Young up and puts him on his back. Can't hold him there. There was a two-point takedown for Gadsden, a two-point reversal for Kevin Young of Sleepy Hollow. So this match is tied up 2-2. With about 12 seconds left in the first period. Kevin Young on top, Sleepy Hollow, Section 1, Charles Gadsden, Section 11, Huntington High School on the bottom. Gadsden standing, trying to work on the hands. Young in control. 5 seconds. That's the end of the first period. 167-pound bout between Charles Gadsden on your right and Kevin Young on your left. And Charles Gadsden gets the choice, and he takes the top position for the beginning of the second period. Initially trying to sit out and turn in. Hand control. Dances staying, ankle picking. Pressure from behind, takes an arm bar. Both boys are very powerful. Match is tied. Official says no points. Momentarily held there was not, but it wasn't long enough. Charles Gadsden keeping it front and down, keeping plenty of pressure on the front end of Kevin Young. Young still trying to sit out. And they go off. They'll come back to the middle with about 59 seconds left in the second period. Score is 2-2. 167-pound championships. Charles Gadsden, Section 11, Huntington York. Kevin Young, Section 1, Sleepy Hollow. Young standing up, brought down hard on that shoulder by Charles Gadsden. Gadsden working for that arm bar again. About 42 seconds. Pressure that arm bar. Trying to turn Kevin Young of Sleepy Hollow. And he has him turned and has him there for points, I'm sure. Gadsden sprawling out to keep that weight heavy. His hips very low to the mat. Young using those toes to drive off the mat, trying to drive to his belly. About 10 seconds left here. Young trying to roll through. Gadsden keeping it front end pressure there. He's kept that front end pressure throughout the bout. And that's the end of the second period. It'll probably be a 3-point near ball, and there it is. And that's going to put Charles Gadsden in command going into the third period by a score of 5-2 over Kevin Young from Sleepy Hollow. Young will have the top position going into the third period. Charles Gadsden stands up. Young stays on the leg. crossface counter. He's got a 2-point reversal and has Kevin Young of Sleepy Hollow again on his back. Young rolls through, but there'll be a 2-point near fall again with the crossface. Gadsden now leading 9-2 with about a minute and 20 seconds to go in this bout. Charles Gadsden again with that arm bar. Very persistent with that arm bar. He's stretching that arm up. The official watched that carefully. He's that arm in a headlock, and there he really has it in deep. That shoulder on the other side, of course, we can't see that. There's the official over there to take a look at it. Young trying to roll through. Another 3-point near fall. Make the score 12-2 in favor of Gadsden with about 20 seconds left to go on this 167-pound championship. Again, the iron bar castles rolling Young over as they go off the edge of the mat with about 14 seconds. Charles Gadsden leads Kevin Young, Section 1. Charles Gadsden from Section 11. 12-2. Again with that arm bar and wrist control, Charles Gadsden into the headlock on Kevin Young. Young trying to roll through and does it successfully. That's the edge, the end of the bout. Another 2-point near fall for Gadsden. He wins this bout. He's the 167-pound champion. He wins it 15-2 over Kevin Young of Sleepy Hollow. There's your champion, Charles Gadsden, 167-pound champion in New York State. There's a smile. Huntington High School, Section 11. Here we are, 177-pound championship bout. Ben Smith from Huntington High School, Section 11, versus Greg Stephen from Section 3, Fulton High School. Greg Stephen, Section 3, in the white uniform with the stripes, and Ben Smith, Section 11, with the darker uniform. Greg Stevens has a 2-point takedown and is putting Ben Smith to his back very early in this bout. A 2-point near fall. The score 4-0. Greg Stevens. Section 3 over Ben Smith, Section 11. Greg Smith now with a cross-body ride. And the official breaks the hold, puts his hand behind his head and said, potentially dangerous. Smith right up, goes to a whizzer. Greg Smith on that leg. Greg Stevens on that leg, holding it. Staying in control. Ben Smith trying to use an overhook. Shrugged off by Greg Stevens. Using that Sun Devil ride, the Arizona ride. Called the Syracuse ride, too. Stevens again working that far arm. Keeping constant pressure. You'll see how tight he is on the front end of Ben Smith. Going to the pump handle. Taking an arm bar. Stepping over too far. Brings Smith back to his back. No points. No points, say the judges and you. officials. And at the beginning of second period, the leader taking bottom, Greg Stevens from Fulton High School, Section 3. He's leading. Ben Smith, Huntington High School, Section 11, 4-0. Smith on top, standing switch by Greg Stevens. He's scooting the hips. Let him scoot those hips out. He gets the reversal, throws a half Nelson. Like a side cradle. Taking. Huntington to his back, or Smith to his back from Huntington. Now the boys are kind of tangled. Stevens staying in control. Gets a 2-point near fall. He's leading 8-0. And Ben Smith from Huntington is trying to get away. Greg Stevens. Stevens holds onto that ankle. Minute 13 to go in the second period. Greg Stevens on top, leading in this match 8-0. 177-pound final. Head-to-head, Section 3 and Section 11. There they are, right close. Cross-face try by Stevens. There's a cross-body ride. He's trying to go to an eagle split. On Ben Smith of Huntington, Long Island. Of course, the answer to this hold is the last step in its completion. And if you can't hit that man over, and the official does award a 2-point near fall to Greg Stevens, so he takes a lead of 10-0 with about 13 seconds to go in the second period. Both of these boys pinned in their semifinal bouts to earn the right for the championship. And clearly, Greg Stevens just getting up now, Section 3, is handling rather easily Ben Smith from Section 11, Huntington High School. Smith standing up, going to a whizzer. He could have had one. At this point, one doesn't make too much difference. Needs to go for the 2 and gets caught himself. No near fall points. Of course, this year it's all called near fall. No more predicament. All called near fall. Crossface by Stevens, a good tough crossface. Right into that cheekbone. He takes a double. Played fine, and he has Smith in trouble. Cross-body ride. Plenty of pressure by Greg Stevens of Selection 3 from Fulton High School. A record of 23-0-0. He hasn't been beat this year. Against Glenn Smith, Section 11, Huntington High School, 27-1-0. About 45 seconds left in this bout. Greg Stevens leading 13-0 in the 177-pound championships here at Utica War Memorial. This place just about packed. Very few empty seats. Side cradle. Greg Stevens, and again, he has Ben Smith on his back. About 15 seconds to go. Section 3 would like a fall here. That's the bout. The winner, Greg Stevens, 17-0. 177-pound New York State champion from Fulton High School near Syracuse. Greg Stevens, Section 3. There he is, defeating Ben Smith, Section 11 from Huntington. Here we go into the 215-pound heavyweight final. Against Mac Tyndale, Section 10, Paul Bagnoli, Section 11. Mac Tyndale, the first place winner ever for Section 10 and the first finalist ever for Section 10. 215 pounds from Madrid, Washington High School, a record of 20-0-0. Section 10 against Paul Bagnoli. Section 11, Lindenhurst, a record of 22-1-0. And of course, you've noticed already that Bagnoli got the takedown on a convenient trip. He's leading 2-0. In the first period of the 215-pound heavyweight division. He's controlling with a crotch ride. He goes for the cradle against Mac Tyndale. The referee says 2 points, near fall. As they go out of bounds, Paul Bagnoli from Section 11 is leading 6-0 over Mac Tyndale. 1 minute, 23 seconds to go in the first period. The 1973 Intersectional Championships. Bagnoli trying a trip. Bagnoli from Lindenhurst, Section 11. Mac Tyndale, Section 10. Bagnoli with a 2-point takedown against Tyndale. Bagnoli now leading 8-1. At the end of the first period, Paul Bagnoli from Lindenhurst, Section 11, leading 8-2. Mackie Tyndale takes top. Crossface, breakdown, deep waist, and the wrist. He tries a cradle. Keeping pressure on Bagnoli. Bagnoli standing. Bagnoli controlling hands. Heading away. Tyndale complaining that he got his finger pulled. Maybe illegally pulled. Bagnoli with a rather comfortable lead of 8-2. Both boys being rather careless. Minute 12 to go in the second period. The New York State Finals, the heavyweight finals, 215 pounds. Another shrug by Bagnoli. A warning against Mac Tyndale for stalling. Another shrug try, Bagnoli. score is 9-2 in favor of Paul Bagnoli. About 27 seconds left. Tyndale's in on a single leg. Counter with a three-quarter Nelson by Bagnoli, attempting to go around behind, and Tyndale blocking with a leg, now steps over rather high, and the 2 points goes to Bagnoli. He's leading 11-2. With about a second to go. That's the end of the second period. Heavyweight finals, 215 pounds. Mac Tyndale, section 10 in black. It's Paul Bagnoli, section 11. Bagnoli leading 11-2 with at the beginning of the third period. It's a far ankle. Music. Crossface, far ankle. The old overhook, the Ithaca ride. Hook in the crotch, hook over the shoulder. Weight, pressure, tie something up. These are the finals. 1973 New York State Wrestling Championship.
Hey, it inside, Larry. Hey, inside.
Minute 20 seconds to go in this bout. Bagnoli leading 11-2.
Inside.
Crossface and crotch. Tyndale standing, getting a point. He's trailing now 8 points, 11-3. Tyndale shoots in, countered with a double underhook. As they go out of bounds. 42 seconds left in this bout. Rather uneventful bout. Bagnoli leading 11-3. Boys are in neutral position. Bagnoli from Lindenhurst, section 11, a record of 22-1-0. Mac Tyndale, section 10. Woodard Washington High School, record of 20-0-0.
Don't forget to turn in your keys, section chairman.
We're down to 16 seconds. The 215-pound bout. Paul Bagnoli, section 11, with his back to you. Leading at this time 11-3. Dancing away, Mac Tyndale moving in. And Paul Bagnoli is your New York State 215-pound champion, defeating Mac Tyndale, who did Washington section 10 by a score of 13-3. There's Paul Bagnoli, section 11, your state champion. And this is the final bout of these 1973 championship. Frank Morelli, section 4, with a stripe on his pants from Union Endicott, New York, facing Jim Dugan, section 2, Glen Falls, New York. This is a 250-pound championship, the unlimited division. And Morelli goes underneath, countered by Jim Dugan from Glen Falls. Morelli got into the finals by defeating Grumsha in overtime, 4-3, and Lugan in Artis. 235. Again, Morelli goes underneath on a single. Step over single. This Lugan is a big boy and powerful. These are the finals. Borelli trying to go behind. Again, Borelli in on a single. Counting it, and there's a 2-point takedown for Borelli. Dugan stands up. And Jim Dugan from Glens Falls, Section 2, is trailing Frank Borelli from Section 4, Union Endicott, 2-0, with 37 seconds left in the first period.
And at the end of the rendezvous month, his fur is gone and his money spent. He returns to the
Borelli picking an ankle. Dugan standing up. He's going to overhook. Probably try a throwdown. Comes that overhook. And Dugan is using it powerfully. They go head-to-head, and there's a 1-point escape for Jim Dugan from Glen Falls. Borelli's leading 2-1. 1 point, Section 4. Twisting fingers. Jim Dugan from Glen Falls caught in a twisting finger lock. And here we go again. Frank Borelli, Section 4, leading Jim Dugan 3-1. End of the first period. Jim Dugan takes top position. Beginning of the second period. Frank Borelli stands up in a skate. He's got 1. He's leading 4-1. Now Jim Dugan a little more aggressive than he was. Moves in quick. He's trailing 4-1. Frank Borelli from Union Endicott, Section 4. Jim Dugan shoots in. Double leg. Counted by Borelli. Goes off the mat. The referee says no takedown. Minute 34 left in the second period. Jim Dugan is an awesome individual, very powerful. Section 2, the Glens Falls, New York. Frank Borelli a little on the shorter side, a little bit quicker. Section 4. And the match judges are saying stalling on Borelli from Section 4. Minute 15, Frank Borelli in on a single, countered by Jim Dugan. Under over. Dugan attempting a throwdown, couldn't get it set up. Borelli with a front headlock crowding. And the boys go off with 55 seconds left in the second period. Borelli leading 4-1. 250-pound final. Borelli shoots in again, going for a single. Counted by Dugan, shrugged by Borelli. Dugan shoots in. £250-pound finals. 21 seconds left to go in the second period. Frank Borelli, Section 4. Union Endicott. He has the stripe on his trunk. Jim Dugan, Section 2, Glens Falls. 1 point awarded to Dugan. Borelli stalling. Score is 4-2. Favor Borelli, and again Borelli shoots in a single. This time, there might have been a takedown at the buzzer. Have to get a ruling from the match judges. So the officials awarded a 2-point takedown at the end of the second period. This bout is tied up 4-4. Frank Borelli on top, starting a third period. Union Endicott shot against Jim Dugan, and out comes Jim Dugan. With Borelli staying on the legs. A one-point escape for Jim Dugan from Glens Falls. Boy, just kind of locked up in the heads. Again, Borelli shoots a single. Borelli has made a lot of shots tonight. Yet he's the one who has been stalling in some situations. Dugan is leading by 1 point. Boys lock hands. Borelli's trying to get his hand loose. Again, Borelli shoots out a single, and Dugan counters. There's a warning of stalling against Jim Dugan. 36 seconds left. Again, Borelli shoots, and Dugan counters. Borelli tries to shrug. And now Dugan goes behind. The referee says no 2 points yet. No, not in the mat. With 18 seconds left, Borelli's trailing 5-4. And Dugan is holding on. With 3 seconds, 2 seconds. That's the bout. The winner is Jim Dugan from Section 2, Glens Falls. Frank Borelli, Section 4, Union Endicott, loses it 5-4. He is disappointed, you can see that. And that's it. The 1970. The Outstanding Wrestler Award this year goes to Greg Stevens, 177 pounds, your very own Section 3, here in Utica War Memorial, the 1973 Intersectional Championships. And we're trying now to get a shot at Greg Stevens, but we're not able to get through the crowd. And there he is now. It's a little difficult for you to see. Everyone wants to get into the act. Greg Stevens, the 1973 Outstanding Wrestler. Yeah. And this has been your 1973 Intersectional Wrestling Championships, brought to you through the courtesy of the Green Central School Audiovisual Department in Green, New York. Here from the Utica War Memorial in Utica, New York, this is Klaus Evans signing off for another year of wrestling.